Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday. How y'all doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. So, I don't know what it is about women when they get dumped or they break up with a man or whatever. They feel the need to go on a damn tour and start telling all of the business about the sex and stuff. And Hazel E., you are a bold-faced liar. You remember when Blueface dumped her? Now, I wish I got to find all the old clips. Let me see here. Let me see. Let's listen to this one.
Does his time for his crime. Was not a rat. Got out, got busy, got to work. And just because of the people that he previously had in his life want to act a fool, you're blaming him, and it's not cool. And I'm nobody's fool, and I'm nobody's idiot, and I'm very calculated, and I'm such a genius. And baby.
Now this was, hey, good morning, Kizzy. This was Hazel E. before Blueface dumped her.
If y'all thought the motherfucking show was good, welcome Hazel Lee, baby, to the group chat.
Few moments later.
I don't understand why the fuck you think you can be done with me, nigga. I'm done with you. You over here being disrespectful as fuck? Kissing fucking trailer park trash all in the lips, taking and eating, sucking crab legs together. I'm too old. You're a convicted felon. Let's start there. I went below to fuck with you. We can put out the receipts. You bought me flights before. You've given me money before. You just sent me 5 bands the other day telling me to stay down so I can put up with your fuck shit. That's not enough. It's really not enough, honey. I'm done. You'd rather have a young bitch. Yeah, look at what you got. You got a bunch of OF girls, strippers, bitches that live in, back alleys and shit. Your mama called it a homeless shelter. I make you look better. And all I asked was for mutual respect, which I thought we agreed upon. But your old ways are creeping back in because you're feeling yourself. Last week when the probation came and, they were going to take you to jail again for all the stuff you weren't supposed to have. So I might not have been there for jail, but I made sure your ass didn't go back to jail just last Monday. Don't play with me. I did nothing wrong for you to deserve the disrespect you've given me for the last 24, 48 hours. So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying?
She say, good morning, Orange Lily. She said, you don't know me. She said, you flew me out, but you didn't get to smash. She said they did not have sex. Now, this is what this wig-wearing heifer just said.
Things didn't go that way, but whatever. Do you. Move on. You done with me, I'm done with you. Like, nigga, I'm not a bitch that needs you. I'm self-made. We said that from the beginning. You asked me to be in your video that went viral in #1. I wonder if you would have put, all your little flunkies in there, how those numbers would have did. We'll see.
So that was Hazel E. clapping back to Blueface when he dumped her. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. Now, she clearly said he did not smash. They didn't have sex. Hazel E. said they never had sex, okay? Hold on. Hold on. I can't stand a lying heifer. I always want to mess with these men when they dump you. Take the dumping and keep on moving. Ugh.
I'm officially letting Hazel go from the roster. Hazel E., you are too old to be acting this young. We're done. Dead on it. We're done. I'd rather be with a young bitch. You feel me? Dead on it. If any bitch got more patience than you at 45, you're out of here. Cancel Christmas. It's over. I don't care too much about.
So he said that he was dumping Hazel E. on the dead homies. And when he put it on his dead homies, it means something.
What the fans think. I don't want that. I'm straight. Any bitch that care about the fans, I'm straight. I need 100% support. I've known you for 20 days, Hazel. You don't got no position, no nothing. Dead homies.
He knew her for 20 days. Now, mind you, Hazel E said he didn't smash, she didn't let him hit it. He was fresh out of the prison yard. Okay, looking for a golden retriever. I'm gonna get you. Stop running from that. And honey, guess what I learned? Some of y'all might have already known it, because see, I just started really covering Blueface. Blueface got a hell of a shungo, I heard. I'm talking. Anyway, now that's just what I heard. That white Krishan done lost her mind out there surfing in the blue waters and stuff. She missing that. Ooh, cha. Blueface be crip walking in that coochie. Okay, let's get to the now. Okay. Uh Good morning, Orange Lily. Good morning, Queen Black. The demonic scorn spirit that entered, I'm not gonna even say that name, has now entered Hazel E. Hazel E is the new Madea. And you gonna hear just why she's the new Madea. Look, I know a lot of y'all like to say, Philly Phil, you always don't take up for the women. You always for the men. These men don't be coming out here putting play by play account of what happened in the bedroom with these women. If they did, y'all would be all over. These women, when they get dumped, I don't understand why some of these women just can't get dumped and keep it pushing. Good morning, Chef P. I truly don't understand that. But let's listen to this crazy. She's backs in the belfry too. For her to think that Blueface, and you know me going back looking at the old footage of, I'm gonna call him the skinny Blueface. The skinny Blueface was a mean, rude mother sucker. He used to talk to those women any kind of way. I don't understand why Krishan was so crazy about him. He would call her, "Shut up, you dumb bitch." He would just talk to her any kind of way. The fat Blueface is nice. Baby, that skinny, crip walking Blueface was a mean mother sucker. Do you hear me? Okay. Oops. All right, let's listen to Hazel E. She has decided to do an interview. Now, don't forget, she said Blueface never smashed her. You heard her say that, right? She said Blueface and her never had sex. Now she's on Adam. Let's listen.
I got the viral boneless couch because I needed a new couch and I didn't want to pay a few $1,000s, and I was curious to see if it's as. But Blue is like real.
Now, what we're doing this morning, we're listening to Hazel E, who was dumped by Blueface. I played it. You remember, because she got mad at Blueface because he took this little girl he been running around with, who what's her name? She goes by one name on Instagram. And these women, they got all these different names on Instagram. She goes by Neville. Then her Instagram is remind me of somebody else. Remind me of somebody else. I'm so sick of you crazy, scorned women getting dumped and won't leave these men alone. You want to come out here and do interviews on them and try to trash them. I'm going to need you women to stop acting like that. You're going to have some self-respect. If it don't work out, you got to chin up and keep it pushing. You can't go out like a sucker, like a scorned, pathetic loser. No, that's not what real women do. Good girls never tell. Never. Okay, let's listen to Hazel E doing this interview.
Blue is like real animalistic. He even likes to growl during sex. So
Really?
yeah, I think.
Now, how would you know that he likes to growl during sex, you lying heifer? You said he didn't smash. You said you didn't give it up to Blueface within a week. First of all, you just gave the coochie up like it wasn't nothing. So I guess you didn't go get tested and didn't get no mouth guards and all that stuff.
He really thinks he's a dog.
Wow. So it was like a dog vibe?
He's definitely very growling and very scratchy and very bitey.
Was that hot to you?
It was.
Now, this man reminds me of Lennon Honor and the other men wanting to know how another man has sex. What's up with these men wanting to know how another man is or performs in bedrooms? I'm sorry, this brings me back to the way poor Dr. Umar was done. It's going back down memory lane. Hazel E is now saying that she did in fact sleep with Blueface, and she's doing an interview telling exactly what they did in the bedroom. Let's listen to this liar. She said they never had sex, but now she wants to give a play-by-play of what Blueface does in the bedroom.
Definitely, I was like, maybe it was like some out of jail like thing. Or,
That's what I was thinking. In prison, you got to be kind of an animal to survive. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was like and then I was like, damn, the dog. I was like, this nigga really think he a dog, like for real, like he, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really thinks he's a dog because even in the bedroom, that's when he gets into the real role playing with the pets.
Did he ever bark?
Wasn't necessarily a bark, but it was definitely a.
There was no actual animals involved.
Now he's asking, does Blueface bark? Because Blueface is always, I'm 101 Dalmatians. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Blueface. Let me just put this out here on Blueface. He talks the talk and he can crip walk that walk when it comes to, evidently when it comes to, that's why these women so crazy about him. He is packing, baby.
All of this, right?
You know, it's hard to find a good package. It's hard to find a good package, y'all. A good package is hard to come by.
Oh yeah, of course. He was like, I guess he was dog and trying to catch a nut. I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, ain't we all,
This dude is so weird. He's all into wanting to know how Blueface is in bed. Doesn't this remind you of what all these men were doing to Dr. Umar, wanting to sit up and have someone tell them, well, so did he please you in bed? Y'all remember that? Here we go again. I'm sick of you tramps.
So, when did you? So sexually, would you say that he lives up to the hype? I don't know if the hype is like about him as a sex partner necessarily, but you're kind of making it sound like he was really performing.
He's definitely performative.
That's a big word these days. Yeah,
it is, huh?
Wait. So you're saying performative? Does that kind of mean that it's more of a performance rather than actually providing sensuality and
yes,
and pleasure?
Yes.
Really? So
here we go again. You the one gave up the cootie pop. The man had just got off the bus meeting his mama and his 2 children and his daddy and Whack 100. Fresh out the prison yard, you took your tail down to the club, all up on him, dancing all on him. Blueface he hadn't had sex in 2 years. He said that he had to get his stamina and stuff back up because he wasn't in there sleeping with no men. He a real man. So he said that he had to build it back up because, the skinny Blueface prior to going to prison, he was just a straight up banger, just going out there, just banging women. He said in one interview he had 1,000 women within like the last couple of months. Okay, let's listen to this woman, Hazel E. At first she said she never let Blueface get any. Now she's telling us all about what they did in the bedroom. Why? Because she is a liar. You can't trust these women that want to come out here and drag these men. They be scorned and they will lie. Some of them will even file restraining orders, go to court and make a fool of themselves in front of the judge. I said what I said. You go to court and you make a fool of yourself in front of the judge. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Who's going to check me, boo? Not you.
Pleasure?
Yes.
Really? So he's more like a wrestler. He's in there flexing.
Yeah, I mean, the hype is about the size that he's rocking, and I won't decline. He is definitely top 2, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Top 2 what?
Biggest I've ever had.
Who's number 1?
See?
Look at him. This man wants to know who's got the biggest pecker. You don't have a big pecker, sir. I can look at you and tell. Blueface, Hazel E said Blueface is one of the top 2 biggest she's ever had. Gone, Blueface. No wonder you can do what you do with these women. Okay, carry on. Blueface has got a. Let me stop.
We didn't talk about number one.
Well, I didn't know that he was like reported to have had
I'm
a
just saying
huge
there's
dick. I
top
didn't
two.
know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh,
No, I mean, I'm surrounded by so many big. I probably didn't even think about it. Yeah,
well, see, I'm not fortunate to always, find horses out here. So
really, in the world, it's kind of.
Hazel E said she's not fortunate to find horses. I could agree with that. Horses are very rare. They're hard to come by. Good. Okay, I'm digressing. Hazel E, stop telling Blueface business, girl.
Like a prerequisite,
Yeah,
you gotta have a little something going. Yeah.
Right. So in my everyday life, I'm not running across horses all the time. So
Okay.
for that, I'll give him that. I cannot take the credit away because then I'd be capping on cap.
So you're saying that he's got the equipment, but maybe at times.
Like I said, I thought I was very fresh out of jail. Very fresh out of jail. Between him being not scared or like reluctant, but his whole little low section.
Here we go. This sounds like somebody I know. He did. I had to take the control. I had to do this and do that. Girl, you were blessed just to be in his presence. That's why you mad now. If you weren't scorned and mad, you would not be on here interviewing with this man, Adam, after telling us initially that you and Blueface never had sex. Now you're on here giving us a play-by-play of what y'all did in bed. Hazel E., I have no respect for you anymore. You're crazy. You have a little daughter. Why are you on here talking to some of you women are pathetic. I would never. We could probably all do some some scalacious, is that the right word? Things. Some some hella bedroom things, but you don't want to come out here and tell it. Damn. Blueface got these women going crazy. I'm gonna get you.
Little low sex drive, and I was to myself for 2 years and didn't have sex. So I started to, learn how to live without it. And then to very get down on your knees and talk about taking on a butt. You know what I'm saying?
But are you into that vibe of like kind of the dominatrix type thing?
So he told her to get down on her knees and she did it. But you did it. He was fresh out the yard. Cell block 9.
Like you want to be told what to do, ordered around a little bit.
Yeah,
That's hot.
I'm submissive for
shit.
sure.
That's hot.
I'm bossy in a lot of places in my life, but with like my man, my person, especially bedroom, I got to be dominated.
Was he gangbanging while you were having sex? Like, did he bang his hood?
Yes.
What did he say?
How did you know this?
I don't know. I just feel like
So he asked her, these men that want to know what other men do in the bedroom, is so weird to me. It's so weird to me. This is taking me down memory. Look, we just went through this with another woman, talking about another man and what they did in the bedroom and what he liked or didn't like, making up stuff. Now she is about to tell this man that Blueface, hey, if it turns into, hey, wait, let's listen.
I'm well enough to know that.
How would you know?
Yeah. On schoolyard crib.
On the
I'm thinking
dead homies, that's my pussy.
Wow.
Oh, schoolyard crib.
She say, Blue say, on the homies, this his cootie pop. On schoolyard crib, this his cootie pop when he's evidently doing what he does. Okay. And what did you never she telling it all.
Damn, for real. That's awesome.
How the hell did you know that?
I don't know. I just feel like I know him. Like
He was like, damn, that's awesome. Dude, what is wrong with you men that want to know what other men do in bed? I don't get it. Did you hear him? He's like, damn, that's awesome. I bet the next time him and his wife have sex, he's gonna pretend to be Blueface. But you're not hung like Blueface. I've never seen Blueface. Evidently, there was a picture of he dropped his. A man is awful confident when he'll drop the picture of his pecker. I'm sorry, this is a rated R show this morning, child. Blueface got folks talking crazy. Wait a minute, what y'all saying? I gotta get my glasses. Oh my, Hazel E is spilling the tea on Blueface. Blueface is a failed youth who got famous, laughing my A off, cootie pop killing me. Those are itty bitty men who doesn't. Adam, yeah, you got to be a little man. I'll never understand how another man could interview a woman and say, "So, how was he in bed? Did he satisfy you?" There were men that wanted to know what Dr. Umar did in the bedroom. Now they want to know what Blueface does in the bedroom. Y'all know I got to bring it back to my good doctor who won his case last week. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, E5 Tune Day.
I knew what his style would be.
They said he was girthy. Girthy? I don't, whatever, child, whatever.
That is it. I'm crying right now. I'm dead. Dead on the dead homies. That was definitely on the dead homies.
But was it weird to like, kind of have this like flare up of like, obviously you're on TV, you're getting all this attention and stuff, but like now you're in his world where it's like, it's a fried fan base of some of the most burnt out bitches on earth are like really in the Blueface fan
I was
club.
like with Cat Williams for 4 years.
Right.
So,
and he's a little bit of a J Cat, but I mean, Blueface,
You was with Cat Williams for 4 years. Hazel E, and somebody told me, or I saw someone post that you like brokered the deal. What did they say? She brokered the deal for the Boondocks and stuff. So she's not a dumb woman. So I don't understand how you can have a little girl that's like 3 or 4, whatever, and you get on here and you sit up here and you tell people after you lied and said you and Blueface never had sex, y'all were only together 7 to 10 damn days. Then he had you running around a house talking about I'm gonna get you, acting like a dog. You was proud to say, I'm a golden retriever. I'm gonna get you. You was proud to be a dog. And the minute he dumped you, you want to come out here and try to make him look bad. Listen, people, I want y'all to understand this. This is a pattern. When a woman doesn't have her way with men, you know he blew that back. He baby, on the schoolyard crips, he did it. On the homies, he did it. On his dead homies, Blueface put it on her. That's why she's doing this interview. A woman who's not bothered you wouldn't hear a word. She missing that. She got played, a little young mixed girl or whatever Nevaeh is, came in and knocked you out the way. Now she's on Blueface side wherever he goes. Evidently, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't gummy bear correctly, girl. That little girl, Nevaeh, I saw a video she posted. She was standing on her head with her legs straight up in the sky. And Blueface talking about, I got her standing on her head for me. Hazel E, I don't think you could keep up with that little young girl. And you mad about it. You mad about it. So now you want to try to make Blueface look bad.
J Cat, but I mean, Blueface, he on a whole different playing field. I feel like,
because Cat doesn't do social media, so
right, yeah. So and with Blueface is like he's controlling it, like every day. Here, boom, here's your narrative for the day.
So pumped because I just picked up my 1-800 contacts order. This is literally the best place to order your contacts. Let me tell you why.
Like every day, here, boom, here's your narrative for the day.
Yeah, and then I have the nerve to say like, oh, you call paparazzi and you're like, our camera's gonna be out there when we get out there. Like you're with it. Like you wanted to go viral. You wanted the video to go viral. You were literally sitting there saying, say on the comments, you with the hottest YN out. Like
now she's telling everything. She's saying that Blueface would tell her to put stuff in the comments. You see how when things don't go their way, she probably took pictures of Blueface's house. She probably took pictures of Blueface when he was asleep. Next, she'll be putting out pictures of Blueface while he's sleeping. That's what scorned, crazy, deranged, ignorant, low-down, backstabbing, no good women do.
He's like really trying to, and then I guess.
But that is funny. You saying that is like hilarious.
Well,
like,
yeah.
So he's smart. He knows that.
Well,
yeah.
it's even more hilarious because he's not even a YN.
At 28, but
he's 28. Now she doesn't even want him to be a YN. She's so mad at Blueface. She doesn't want him to be known as a YN because she can't have him. Now, when she was with him, she was like, I got the hottest YN around. Step up your game. Now that he dumped her, she doesn't want him to be known as a YN. It brings me back to when Dr. Umar dumped someone. Oh, He's not a scholar. He got those degrees, but he didn't earn them the right way. You stupid, ignorant person, you. Okay. Stay focused, Philly Phil. Stay focused, girl. Stay focused. Let me see what y'all saying. But do you all understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I love you, King Kunta. Well, I love you too. She thought he could make her famous. He gave him nothing but Uzi. Okay.
28, you know, but
They said the cutoff is 25. He's a, what is it called? An old boy.
I think he's grandfathered in.
What?
Adam is saying no, he's grandfathered in as a YN. Blueface is a YN. He got a whole little show now going, which I can't watch it. I guess you got to have an OnlyFans, pay for it. He got women in jail. He got women that wanted to sign up to be put in a fake jail to try and get his love. Look, say what you want about Blueface. They want some of that, honey.
Oh, Unc. You're Unc, right? Or big homie. Yeah,
She want him to be known as an uncle, or no, he's a YN. If she can't have him, then he can't be a YN because she's not with him. Hazel E is psychotic. But she flew her long, hold up. But she flew her long witties out to the good doctor. Vonda, madame, good morning, daughter. Good morning, madame. We talking about another woman that got dumped. Now she want to come and spill the tea on the man in the bedroom. Vonda, madame, did you know Blueface is hung like a horse?
Right, or big homie. Yeah, I just never stopped at 20.
He's not an unk yet.
Nah,
he don't move like an unk.
Well, like
see, even Adam say he's not an unk. He don't move like an unk. Blueface is a YN.
We his 30s. I mean, I'm 45. I'm a cougar.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure.
Yeah, you're a cougar, but Blueface is still a young man, girl. He just don't want you. Damn it.
On what we are.
I mean, okay, he's not like, you're right that typically 28, you're kind of like out of the YN category or whatever. But I feel like it's more like your lifestyle and like how you present yourself and everything like that. Like, I mean, I'm confident that he will graduate to unk status one day, but we don't really give out that. And
I could tell he had a big chummy. I had never until Hazel E said something. I didn't know what the little boy had.
I mean, with the way those peg legs are shaking and stuff, I don't know. He barely can, like, walk. And
here we go. Now she's saying that Blueface legs, he can barely walk. Now we done seen Blueface performing in everything. Just like Marianne and these other women said about Dr. Umar. Oh, he's sick. His face is this. He's passing out. What is it with you women when the man don't want you? You want to try to make him sick. When y'all the ones sitting up in court sweating like a fat cow.
Stuff now. I don't know. He might be closer than we think.
Well, you think his body is still like adjusting to the weight that he put on?
Yeah, because it's so weird. You remember that video when he was trying to lift like the deadlift? What is that called?
Oh yeah,
and his legs are like, it's like if you like notice, like his only issue is that the legs are still as small then with the new weight.
Maybe he skipped leg day.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Remember when you tried to put the jeans on and it was like the jeans?
Wow. I mean, honestly, that deadlift was a shitload of weight, and I bet his legs, I do remember they were shaking.
They were real yeah, that's how they are. If you look at the video, like that's the problem. They're like knock-kneed. It's just a little. This is a little.
You were making his legs shake in the bedroom too?
I mean, shit, he was on all fours. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what? On all fours doing what?
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I mean, growling and scratching and biting, like on top, like doggy style. They're like doggy's on top, like.
Okay, but he's not.
You're
painting a crazy picture by saying he was on all fours.
I'm just saying, like.
I'm all of a sudden kind of uncomfortable with this.
No. If I'm on.
He's all of a sudden. You've been wanting to know what Blueface did in the bedroom the whole interview, Adam. She said Blueface was on all fours. She didn't mean. Let's listen.
If I'm in doggy style position,
right,
and then he's on top of you, right. Like
prone.
He got
prone bone. They call that position, like where you lay flat,
okay.
and you're kind of it's like doggy style, but you're laid out flat.
Uh-huh.
That's a perfect.
Hazel E growling, scratching, and biting. Yes, she's a. What woman gets on here and tell everybody what they did in the bedroom? Come out here and tell everybody. She just admitted that she got on her knees and gave Blueface. You know what? What is it with women willingly just coming out? Oh yeah, I gummy beared him. I gummy beared him to death. I gummy beared him until he dumped me. Now I'm going to court because I can't gummy bear him anymore.
That's where you really
Yeah.
hit that dog pose.
And you get the scratches and the growls and the bites, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so my statement to Whack, though, and Whack, like, typically just exploded when I said this. He was, like, acting like it was a ridiculous notion. But I said, like, did you get the idea that he liked being with an older woman? He's typically dealing with these young-ass chicks. And, like,
I guess Hazel E is a throat goat as well. Hazel, I want you all to know this. Initially, Hazel E said, you just mad because you didn't hit it. She said Blueface didn't hit, but she lied. Oh, Blue was Blueface. Child. Now I understand why Krishan done lost her mind. I mean, I get it now. Because, honey, finding let me see how I want to word this. Finding a nice 101 Dalmatian package is hard to do. Let me just say that.
If he was giving off a little bit more of like a mothering energy, you know, like being with an older woman, I think that they are more inclined to like take care of you or want to take charge of certain things, etc. You know, I feel like that's probably accurate, or would you say no?
Child, he got the meat. She said he is the top 2 that she's ever had, biggest she ever had. It was so good she had to come out here and tell it. Don't make it, no matter how it make her look. You know, when they say when you get some, you just wanna run around and tell it all over the world. Wanna tell it on high.
Completely.
Okay.
Yeah, completely.
So you were like locking into place in terms of like, is that kind of like an instinct for you to like take a little bit of control? I feel like you're not the chick who's just going to be hanging out.
Yeah, no. I have a child. I'm a single mother. I can't just be hanging out.
Right.
Well, you're not acting like it, Miss Child, a single mother with a little girl at home that you just gave a beautiful birthday party for. But now you want to come out here and say, I was on my hind legs barking and scratching like a dog. On the dead homies, on the crip. That was his cootie pop.
And a lot of the girls are too, but you know, like when we go back to that city girl verse,
Can I just say this real quick? Ashley and Rico would have me committed. And Von Madame, Ashley, Rico, and Von Madame would have me committed. I would be put in the crazy house. I would no longer be in control. They would lock me up. My son would, dude, that's how he talked to me. Dude, what are you doing? I mean, why are you on? What are you doing? I would be locked up.
Oh, Hazel stuff. So I'm gonna be at home with my kid. You know, after I took my daughter over there for the video set and kind of got dragged a little bit for bringing her to the circus. This is also, I didn't even know about the circus. Like I knew about him, I knew about Krayshawn. Like I never, even though I was on Zeus, like after my shit aired, I dropped the subscription. So the only things I would know about his life would be like clips or stuff I seen on social media years ago before, you know, all this. So yeah, I like.
Sounds like another woman. I didn't know anything about him. The internet hid this stuff. The community, the conscious people didn't tell me all of this stuff. Boy, I tell you the truth.
I can't be over at the house, staying at the house all day with my child. I got to get her to school. We live in Calabasas. We live out here. Like, it just wasn't that. But are the cameras there? Can you make the dinner reservations? Can you order me my food? I need new, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds like another woman. I was doing this. I was doing that. I got closer to him than anyone else in the world. I was the closest to Dr. Umar than anyone else had ever been. I'm sorry to compare Dr. Umar to this doctor. You know, I don't mean to do that, but this is just so similar to me. Okay.
And we're about to go do whatever meeting at Meme House. Can you stop and give me some deodorant? I need, and yeah, you just instinctually just like, okay, like he's a YN, like of course he needs help.
But
he can still match it up because he could still you know, send me the car service, send me the buy me the roses, give me the money, like, you know, so it balances.
Shout out to everything 420. It's like the
And that was it. So pretty much she was saying, you know, Blueface would give her money, this, that, and the other. So hey, it balanced out. Again, she said that,
That's his time for his crime.
listen,
Last week when the probation came and, you know, they were going to take you to jail again for all the stuff you weren't supposed to have. So I might not have been there for jail, but I made sure your ass didn't go back to jail just last Monday. Don't play with me. I did nothing wrong for you to deserve the disrespect you've given me for the last 24, 48 hours. So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go that way.
Hazel E wasn't a cougar, she was a thundercat.
But whatever. Do
Y'all, wait, let me play that again. Listen.
hours. So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying?
She said, "You don't know me. You didn't get to smash." Hazel E, I submit to the courts, to the YouTube courts of my morning show. You guys are the jury. Hazel E said Blueface didn't smash. She just said it. She lied because she just went on Adam's show and gave us a play-by-play of her having sex with Blueface. She straight up lied. You didn't get to smash. Man, we can't believe nothing you say. I don't believe he said on the dead homies on the crib, that's his cootie pop. I don't believe you. Once I realize you lied, I don't believe anything. No, I don't believe you. Next, you gonna come out here and say you need to save Blueface mama. You gonna say you need to save Carlissa, that Carlissa being mistreated, that Blueface is mistreating his mama, that we need to get Blueface away from his mama. That's what you gonna do next. That's what you crazy women like to do. Yeah, I feel like talking a little shit this morning. I'm sick of y'all lying heifers. You lucky I gotta go to work. If I was at home, baby, she let him booby bang her. Why do they go public without it? I don't know, Orange Lily. I don't get it. I've never come out here, contrary to popular belief. I've never ever hit a live button and say, I want to have story time. Let me tell you about my life. Once upon a time, long, long time ago, I ain't never came out here and told nobody nothing about me. Now, do I go live and show you I'm at a concert or I'm down selling cakes? Yes. But I ain't never came out here and told you people nothing about my private life. Now, have people come out here and lied on me and made up some stuff thinking they know me better than I know myself? Yes. Yeah. But until you hear it from me, it's all a lie. I guess I'd have said everything I can say. I don't know what else to say. Hazel E has she let I read that. I mean, I don't know. She just weird. I think it's weird when women does this. When women do this rather. When women do this, I just think it's weird. She actually went on that man's show and said, I just want to hear this again though. Hold up. No,
I
not
mean,
that.
what?
Not that.
That's his time for his crime. Jail again for all the stuff you weren't supposed to have. So I might not have been there for jail, but I made sure your ass didn't go back to jail just last Monday. Don't play with me. I did nothing wrong for you to deserve the disrespect you've given me for the last 24, 48 hours. So you don't know me. You're right. You flew me out. You didn't get to smash. You know what I'm saying?
You flew me out and you didn't get to smash. So Hazel E, how do you even you have no shame because you know we can go back and play this and put it side by side of you saying you didn't get to smash, you don't know me. And then a few moments later you're on a white man's show telling him all about a black man's movements in the bedroom and how he puts it on the homies when he's I find that kind of funny. Adam paid for the truth. Yeah. Money money make more money make folk do some strange things, won't it? I guess she say forget that because he had to pay her for this. She didn't do this for free, right? So I wonder how much he paid her for her to get on here. And this just I can't see. No, I'm not gonna get on here and say, yeah, I was on my knees with Blueface, knowing he got all these other. I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Thundercat Hazel East says she's going to have the last. You know they always want to have the last word, even if it's the worst word. I am really shocked that Hazel. I believe. Look, I believed her when she said you didn't get the hit. I say, well, at least Hazel E. I say she didn't sleep with him. I say she didn't let Blueface get it within a week or two. She fooled me, y'all. I fell for the okey doke. O Block. He was fresh from the O Block. He was fresh from the O Block on the schoolyard. Hit the like button. Hazel E wanted to go. She wanted to be a little girl again and go on the schoolyard and play. Hazel E was on the schoolyard playing on the monkey bars, swinging from the trees with Tarzan. Oh my! She went to the schoolyard and played. Let me tell you. Let me show y'all that. She went to the schoolyard, baby. And then I got to get out of here. But Hazel E, that's the Blueface she had in that bedroom. She had that schoolyard pimping. She had old young Blue. She can say what she want to say. That's why she doing the interview because she got a taste of that Blue right there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But I'm telling y'all, she's not done because she misses the attention. Not that she was on the schoolyard playground. Schoolyard crip. I'm gonna get you. She was on the schoolyard with Blue. She said, these are her words. She say when he's doing it, he'll say, on the schoolyard, this is mine. On the homies, this is mine. She probably like, yes, on the schoolyard. She probably said, on the dead, the homies, this is my big stick. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go to work. This has been fun. I feel like I'm on the schoolyard right now. Okay. Everybody want to go on the schoolyard every now and again, right? It's just that some people, when they get kicked out, when you get kicked out of the schoolyard, you tend to crash out and start doing interviews. Uh, hello, Natano. How are you? Not the schoolyard. Hazel E needs to go on head. Go on head. Child, that girl is pepper steak hot in the tail. Pepper steak hot. Well, Blueface obviously knows how to cool them down. If you missed it earlier, if you haven't heard that little excerpt from her interview with Adam, Hazel E confirmed that Blueface is the one of the top two best she's ever had. I ain't never had this before, no. Ooh, wait. You know, when you get something good, let me hush, honey, because child, let me stop talking. Let me stop talking, honey. Uh, hey there, beautiful. Hey, Beefcake, how you doing? Great live, mama. You welcome, child. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. All right, once again, let me just close with this. If you run into some good cootie pop or some good Shango, don't come out here and tell everybody about it. Keep it to yourself because if you tell everybody, then they're gonna be interested in and be like, dang, I ain't no blue headed like that. Dang, schoolyard crip, he got it like that. On the homies, ooh, let him crip walk on me one time for the good time, okay? All right, y'all have a good one. On the homies, y'all have a good one, okay?